intro of what was happening in this video because we just got to work and then I didn't film a whole lot because, well, it quickly turned into something that sucked a whole lot, and there was a lot of cussing and confusion and, you know, the general sorts when you start doing something that you've done zero research on and just start to figure it out. And also there was a lot of music playing in the background because my dad was helping me, so can't really record that. YouTube doesn't like it. Give you a quick rundown. The car was leaking really bad. When I first got it going, it was a couple drops here and there, purely transmission or gear oil, nothing else. That dog is not happy. Anyways, so the car, when I first got it going, it dropped a couple droplets of gear oil here and there. Nothing crazy, very slow leak. I started driving it more. I've probably put, I don't know, 50 miles on it, maybe more. And all those old gaskets, well, they didn't come back around. They actually did the opposite and they started going out in it. So I came out, I don't know, a week ago. There was a good puddle of transmission and motor oil under it. Being the location where they are, I think the motor's leaking in possibly two locations, rear main and the balancer seal up there, that front seal. I think it's coming out of there a little bit. I also noticed that the entire transmission everywhere was covered in oil. So I ordered a transmission gasket kit for about 15 bucks, which you'll see me put in here in a minute. Got that all put in there. I was gonna try to do the motor the same day without pulling the motor. I was gonna try to do the rear main, not the front yet, but the rear. That plan quickly fell through when I realized how much work the transmission was gonna be. But that's the goal down the line. Maybe in this video, maybe not, maybe next video, who knows? Anyways, there was some interesting stuff in the transmission. All of the bolts were barely over hand tight. Like, didn't take very much to break them free. And the U-joint in there, one of the bolts backed itself out and was spinning in there, which was all that noise that I thought was a throwout bearing. That was actually a bolt getting tossed around in the torque tube. So that's fantastic. That's all been resolved now, as you'll see here shortly. Or maybe not, I don't remember if I filmed it or not. But I did get some clips of it, so we'll roll into that now. And then once I'm done with that, we'll come back and we'll work on the brakes. Which is worrying. I don't know what I'm doing, for the record. Kind of just making this up as I go. Can you even see what I'm doing? Yeah. Come on.
Stay away from that old Viper man. Don't you take that fruit he's holding in his hand. Just one bite and you'll be swinging with the band. If you hang around that old Viper man, if you should come across a Viper in the night, that's when you get the hit that makes you feel alright. You'll be high and troubles out of sight.
Okay, I didn't film too much because, quite frankly, it was a real pain in the ass. But got the transmission out of this thing. As you can see, torque tube and stuff laying there that I'm gonna have to fix. But got the transmission out because it was leaking like crazy. Pulled it out and I got it soaking here. Started to clean it up a little bit because it's just real gummy. So got to get it cleaned up. The transmission's pretty cleaned up still. Anyways, got this cover off and replaced the gasket that was on there. You can see the new blue one. I bought just a gasket kit from Felpro. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these. I don't know. We're going to start pulling things apart and seeing what goes where and see what gaskets we can replace, because this was leaking like crazy. So every gasket we replace is probably better than none. Okay, here we are now. So I already showed you I got that gasket replaced. I replaced the snout gasket. There you can see that white line, that's new gasket. Cleaned it up, cleaned up the speedometer, cable, thing, gear, mabobber. Now, this is where things get interesting. So, when we were pulling this apart, we found that these caps, right here. These caps that hold the U-joint on, this one looks good, right? This other one, well, it doesn't look bad, but it was all torn up in there like this, so you can see, and it only had one bolt in it. That being an issue, obviously. So after disassembling this some more, we quickly realized that the other bolt had come off, walked itself loose. Everything was really loose in this whole thing, really. But here's that snout this kind of sits in there like that, with that U-joint. But since that bolt popped off, it dug some serious grooves into this. I don't know if that's an issue, because it was just getting tossed around in there. So I cleaned it up a little bit. I don't know if I could reuse that piece or not. I think I'm going to. I'm going to try at least. I'm not quite sure if that's going to be an issue or not. Okay, the next day, I'm back. I've already gotten a little bit of work done, not a whole lot. Let's see. Got this masked off and completely cleaned up now, so I'm going to hit it with some Cast Blast original cast iron gray finish, so it should look similar to what it is now. I got to mask up all of this stuff here, mask up input shaft, mask up all these, and we'll hit that too. We'll spray that down. I guess we'll plug up all these holes. I've got some stuff for that too, so we'll plug up holes and stuff like that, but hit it with all that. Then we'll start to reassemble. Maybe I got to clean up that cross member, hit it with some paint. I should probably take out the bell housing, but we'll see. But right now, paint this, mask this, paint this, go from there.
So don't you hang around that viper in the night. You'll be high. You take one hit and you'll be swinging with the band. When you hang around that old viper man.
Okay, got most of our parts here cleaned up, ready to go back on. Stuff like seals and then I just made a mess of that one. Whoops. Seals and caps, tail things, bobbers, I don't even know what you would call that. This meets, okay, it doesn't meet that. That goes in there like that. That meets like that, if I remember correctly, with this in the middle. So this kind of goes like this. Yep, like that. And then this all bolts onto the back of that like that. So, in order for this to work correctly though, I've got to take this and grab this bad boy here, get that sunk in there. Now, I'll tell you that ain't right. Let's see how this feels. I don't like that paint. I thought I cleared a lot of it off, but I didn't. Not enough apparently. So let me take the paint off this around this circle thing here, and then be right back. I don't even know if you can see. But yeah, you can. All right, let's get this reassembled here. Get you some light. Oh.
If you hang around that old viper man and let temptation reinstallation leads you by your lily hand. You will be moving your body to you'll be
Okay, now I don't even know what you can see and what you can't see. I think you can see. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Yeah, now this has got to go on that shaft, like so. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I got the skills to pay the bills. First issues first. Hold on. Let's see if that helps. Okay.
stay away from that old viper man. Don't you take that fruit he's holding in his hand. Just one bite and you'll be swinging with the band. If you hang around that old viper man.
All right. Okay, I see the issue here.
You take one hit and you'll be swinging with the band. When you hang around that old viper man. Heard it told about that old viper man.
Okay, we're almost there now. Okay, I'm gonna jack up the back of the motor so I can wiggle it on a little bit better. I'll be honest. I'm there. It's in. How do you like them apples? Luther is, yes. Here, I got it. But it'll only go to this hole, you'll see. So, it goes like that. But, we got the gasket. So the gasket's gonna be the gray one that's on the dark wood table, and there's a blue one next to it. There's two gaskets sitting next, like, alone. Grab those two. Jesus Christ. All the dirt in my eyeballs. Okay. Like that fucking million-watt light bulb right there. Right okay, got the torque tube here ready to go. The U-joint in there is good. Just gotta get that there. Get this collar over there, which is gonna take two hands. Seal that up. Then I gotta get the mounting and then just the rest of the bolts, cover, and we should be pretty close there, I think.
You take one hit and you'll be swinging with the band. When you hang around that old
This. Then I think we're. Oh, I gotta get the four that go there. Okay, we're making progress. Now that the transmission's all done, I got the springs in, the return springs for the shoe over here, and I got a wheel cylinder I gotta put in still. I'm gonna clean up the line that I just taken off and blocked it up. So we'll clean that line up, throw a coat of paint on it, you know, make it look good. And we'll throw that wheel cylinder in, that return spring, and maybe we'll have an e-brake again. A good e-brake, I should say, and good normal brakes, but let's get into that now. Okay, got the tire off. You can see that this wheel cylinder is leaking pretty bad, so we'll have to clean this up. Well, my zip ties are shot. That's not surprising.
Stay away from that old viper. swinging
The
with the
cylinder's going
band.
in. Piece by piece here.
If you should come across a viper in the night,
Okay, got it all reassembled-ish. Looks kind of good. It's not. No, there's looks newish. Only thing new is the spring in this. Everything else has just been reused, including this drum that kind of looks new, but has just been rattle canned. Not very good, might I add. Before I forget, gotta do the center cap. Don't worry about the threads getting painted. That'll clean up when I run the lug nuts over it. Now, I even painted the lug nuts up a little bit. I mean, they'll go away immediately. New lines in, painted. Looks pretty good, especially compared to that over there. So, I shouldn't say new line. It's just a cleaned up line. Okay, now I'll see where my nearest help is so I can bleed these things again. And we should have 4 brakes. At least until something else breaks. Well, we just had a little bit of a debacle. I can't get it out of gear now. Linkage is all jammed up, so I gotta deal with that. And also brakes, not great. As well as starter just died all in one go. So we're gonna have to sort all that out, but that'll be on next week's episode. We'll call it here.